Journal entries in regard to profit and loss appropriation account. Journal entries in regard to profit and loss appropriation account. The first journal entry will be for when the interest on capital is provided to the partners. The interest on capital will be given by the firm to the partner, therefore the interest on capital is an expense of the firm. And if the partnership deed provides for providing the interest on capital to the partners, then all the partners will be entitled to get the interest on capital. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि A को दे दिया और B को नहीं दिया. A और B दोनों को ही दिया जाएगा. The journal entry will be interest on capital is an expense, it will be debited. Interest on capital account debit to partners capital oblique current account. Interest on capital is an expense and all the expenses are to be debited. Therefore, interest on capital will be debited. This interest will be received by the partners and the receivers are to be credited. Therefore, partners' capital or current account will be credited. The narration will be being the interest on capital provided to partners. After passing this entry, the interest on capital and expense, this account will be closed and it will be closed by transferring it to profit and loss appropriation account. Therefore, profit and loss appropriation account debit to interest on capital account. Narration being the interest on capital account transferred to profit and loss appropriation account and closed. Now the second entry will be when the salaries to the partners is provided. Here salary is an expense, salary account or partners salaries account or salary to partners account will be debited to partners capital oblique current account, because the partners are going to get it. Therefore, the receiver will be credited. Narration being the salaries provided to the partners. Now again this salary account will be closed by transferring to profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account, debit to salaries account. Being the salaries account is transferred to profit and loss appropriation account and closed. Third, when the commission to the partner is provided, commission account or partners commission account or commission to partners account debited to partners capital / current account. Being the commission provided to the partners will be the narration. Now this commission will again be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account and this account will be closed. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to commission account. Being the commission account transferred to profit and loss appropriation account and closed. Now the fourth entry is when the part of the profit is transferred to general reserve account. Here profit and loss appropriation account will be debited to transfer to general reserve account, because here nothing is concerned with the partners, therefore the first part of the entry will be not recorded. जहाँ पे पार्टनर को प्रोविजन हो रहा है उसको और फिर बाद में उसको प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करना, सिर्फ एक एस्पेक्ट लिया जाएगा, डायरेक्ट प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में इस ट्रांसफर टू जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट को डेबिट कर दिया जाएगा. बीइंग प्रॉफिट अर्न एंड ट्रांसफर टू जनरल रिजर्व. फिफ्थ, when the provision for managers commission is made. In this case profit and loss appropriation account will be debited to provision for managers commission. It is a direct expense and the profit and loss appropriation account will be debited and provision for managers commission account will be credited. Narration being the managers commission provided. Now these are the 5 entries which are made and where the profit and loss account is debited. Now the credit aspect. 6th, when the interest on drawings is charged on partners. In this case, now here the partners are going to pay the interest to the firm. So this interest on drawing is the income of the firm and all the incomes are credited and the partners are going to pay them. So who is giving the money? The partners are giving. So the debit the giver and credit the receiver. ये होता So they are partners. So partners capital oblique current account debit to interest on drawings account, being the interest on drawings charged to partners. Then this interest on drawing account, this income account will be closed by transferring it to profit and loss appropriation account. Here it was credited, it will be debited. Interest on drawings account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. As it is an income, therefore profit and loss appropriation account will be created, being interest on drawings transferred to capital oblique current accounts. 8th, when there is loss, then partners capital oblique current account debit in PSR to profit and loss appropriation was transferred to partners capital oblique current accounts.